Oh, dead? Tyler let it go dead?
Yeah.
What's going on? This way? Oh, that way. All day long. Well, you know, I gotta explain something quick. We were gonna film, you know, tuning the Barracuda and putting disc brakes on front, but
What happened?
when one cam bolt requires this much tooling and a plasma cutter and all the lights and hammers and broken hammers, and Andy's here, so that tells you.
Jerry's here.
I got a beer though.
Yeah.
Finally, it's 8.
Trip the breakers like what, 5 times?
Yeah.
The torch.
So, moral of the story is, we'll be back tomorrow and film then.
Moral of the story is
Part 57.
Oh. Almost. So, tomorrow we'll be here. Alright, it's the next morning. That was fast. Man, I had nightmares last night. I don't know why. Anyway, made a post about doing this last night. Some of your comments are helpful, I guess. I don't know. Use a bigger hammer. Okay, there's a lot of room for that. From in that pocket, and the bolt hole is right there. There's no room to swing. Torch would be great, but I'm not a surgeon with a torch, and I'd probably destroy a lot more stuff than any good that I do. So I nibbled away with the plasma cutter. We're gonna vacuum all that out. Looks like this thing was in a field flood. All I want to do is put new stuff on. The old stuff sucks. And then put the hood on and fix the shifter table with another one, and then go and drive. It's going to be an all-day ordeal. 2 bolts screwing the whole thing off. I'm firing the camera up so we can show the people on what a shit show the past 2 days have been. So our buddy Mitch stopped over in his 75 Plymouth Valiant, beautiful 4-door blue with blue interior, slant 6 car, AC, really nice, really. I'll post pictures on the
paint job on that too, I think, right?
Yeah, recent paint job,
nice.
really nice. He's asking like $5 grand for it. It's pretty nice. Anyway, I'll post pictures of that car on the Facebook page, so go to Bad Tree Productions on Facebook, ask to join, and you can see all the cool stuff that we post and what our members post. Anyway, Mitch was over here, gave us the cam bolt, and said, hey, I want to hear the motor run.
I know you're on the spectrum when it comes to this shit.
You know how you take a step forward
my toolbox.
and a backflip back? That's what the past 2 days have been like. Here's what happened. See all that kitty litter?
No.
No, don't show them that, Blake.
See all that oil?
Demonetized. Violent content.
Oil filter, housing
Thingy.
thingy, plate, just spraying out like a hooze, like a spigot.
Right.
Like a wounded cricket. Dripping like a spigot.
So that's what we're dealing with too.
You guys wonder why I drink all the time.
Gone. That's there. This side.
Shifter cable.
Oh,
This side. Oh yeah.
Shifter cable melted like it was made out of freaking wax.
So another step backwards.
where'd you get that cable? The wax museum?
Yeah.
How come it's not going into any other gears?
President Reagan.
Shifter cable. Melted like wax right next to the starter right there.
So what?
So you can go into first, and that's all you get because it just
Show 'em where you
squishes
spill the
out.
oil on the valve.
And you got no more gears after that. Oh, and I broke the light for Jeremy too.
Yeah, that's about time that something broke.
Oh, really? The trouble light finally broke?
Yeah. Yeah, let's drive this thing at the end of the day, right?
On here.
Oh, you got that.
Oh, come on over here and take a look at it.
Point the camera the right way first. Jay.
Shut your
Jay.
hole. Shut your hole.
Jay. He's asking Natalie what we got going on because that's where the camera's
Tell him,
pointed.
Natalie.
Here's what we have. Cork. It's a cork gasket for crying out loud. What is that?
The rest of it, I guess. Yeah. So we got.
Anyway, the son of a bitch just blew out. We had oil all over the place. So anyway, we're gonna science that out and get better. That's another cork gasket, huh? Well, we're not gonna use that again, right?
I might have worked it on too tight.
Is there
What?
a? There's that one piece
the
one.
peace sign, like
Yeah,
looking one.
Mercedes Benz.
Yeah, just hey, call over, all right? Yeah, I know. I don't like that though. Do you? It's obviously not. You know, I tell you what. These. How old are these gaskets too? I mean, if they're
I ordered this kit.
back in what 2002?
No.
2020.
Yeah.
2020?
2002.
Almost like new old stock from fucking 1979.
Put this fucking motor together like what? Just a couple months ago.
And that box looks like that?
Well, it's in Jeremy's garage.
Hey, don't bring me into this shit.
Secondhand smoke, and dust, and dog piss, and beer. I think I horked it down too tight.
You know what I'd use? Some high temp silicone.
Come on.
Get the red one too.
Get the red one.
Slam it on in, Jeremy. There you go.
Really? Huh?
Aren't you supposed to be putting the suspension together?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Alright, Jay's polishing that up. I just got the shifter out. This was on the starter. So you can pull the cable back, but when you go to upshift, it just squirts right out of the side of the sheath and it won't push the rod forward, if that makes any sense. B&M wax sheath.
Charger. I might have to do something about
Why
that.
is it shaped
Let's
like a
get it over
ball?
there. See what it is. Oh yeah, that matches perfectly. I'm gonna drag that thing in there. Crap. Side mirror still.
Oh, nice side mirror. I like that. Oh, it's got some.
Sounds like a maraca though.
That's what I was gonna fucking say. It sounds like a fucking maraca.
Line up.
Well,
'cause I don't like
we're
trouble.
done for the night, boys. This is where we're stopping, though.
Needs to go back a couple feet.
Progress. Oh no.
Oh, this.
Jesus.
Get this bench in the
Oh God.
area.
No.
Kick it.
Octagon.
It goes well with the rest of the.
Turn the dual
Right.
wheel.
That's bright.
Yeah. It's close to lining up. I guess I should have made sure all the bolts are straight forward.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Right. I ain't got time to restore this thing. There we go. Just, yeah, like butter.
A lot of bullshit for no more bullshit.
A lot of bullshit from one. No, yeah.
Tetanus.
A lot of bullshit. No more bullshit. See you tomorrow.
Just
This before?
Done what?
That.
Pack bearings?
Like for marina or something or what?
Yeah. I used to do it all the time, every day, all day. That's what I did. I backed trailers up and I packed bearings and hung trolling motors and adjusted trailers for boats.
Alright.
So this is my thing, man.
Alright.
It's very rare that I know what I'm talking about on camera.
Alright.
I'm about ready to teach.
Really? Okay.
I'm sure a lot of people know what to do, but there's some people out there that don't own a lot of tools and they just might not know how to do everything.
They might not know how to pack stuff.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they do. Not bearings, though.
All right. Here you go, JL.
Alright.
Where's it at? Here. So, there's two ways you can do it. You can do it the old-fashioned hand way, and your hands are going to be greasy as shit. Or you can get one of these tools here that looks like this. It's two pieces. It comes apart. You slap your bearing in there. Where's a new one at? These are Timkins or?
Yep.
Nice.
No. These the back ones are national.
Oh, they are.
That's all they had. They claim they were good, so.
Okay. Oh, when you're using it, this thing, you want your bearing to be this way when you pack it in there.
Okay.
And it's pretty self-explanatory. You shove it in there, lock it down, start squeezing grease in with your grease gun until you start seeing grease squirt out past your bearings.
Alrighty.
Now, if you don't have a tool like that, what you do is you take some good old mom Mopar.
It's from Mopar. That's from like the 80s. I'm guessing.
Take some of that, and you get a goop of it in your palm. You take your bearing, and what you do is you get it in, drag it towards you, and just keep dragging. See how the grease is squirting out of the bearings now?
Yeah.
And you just go all the way around, get all the grease. And then you pop that grease out with your other finger, put it back on your palm, and just continue to
Pushing and dragging.
push and drag, push and drag. You can almost, your hands are always going to be messy, but if you use the right amount of grease, you should be able to push and drag it all off your hand.
Right on. Right.
Yep, so you just keep push, 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 drag, push, drag, push, drag. And you got grease coming out of all your bearings all the way around. And do it until you think it's sufficient. Get them all greased up. And there you go. You got a packed bearing full of grease.
Nicely packed.
Nicely packed. So that's how you do it without the tool. And I'm sure all the old guys know.
Sure.
Except for Jay.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You can also go from the top side if you want to be really anal about it. Make sure it's...
You said anal.
Yeah, I did.
With grease in your hand.
Demonetized.
Oh, no. Stupid tie rods. Look at this here. So, as an upgrade, we were going to upgrade from the little spindly 9/16 tie rod ends that all A bodies are blessed with. And we're going to upgrade those to the C body style. They're 11/16. And the reason we're going to do that was because 9/16 tie rod ends were probably okay back in the 60s when these cars were brand new. Everything was running around with bias ply tires. They weren't as grippy as modern tires are. So with that in mind, you'll end up getting a little bit of deflection, I guess, with the stock 9/16 rods or the 9/16 tie rod ends and corresponding sleeves. So one popular upgrade is to upgrade to the C-body tie rod ends. They bolt right in, but they're just thicker. The threaded area is thicker. So these are this here is the C-body tie rod end, and then the corresponding sleeve. And this here's the stocker. So it's a lot thinner. I don't know if you can kind of tell that it is, but it is. I mean, it's what, an 1/8 inch narrower here. But I ordered this sleeve, and it's really, really short. So look at how much thread engagement I have to get my length. I measured from the center point to this center point, so that these were both going to be the same length, so that your alignment's not going to be that big of an issue or whatever. I mean, you'll be able to drive the alignment shop, but this is just unacceptable. I measured this one here. This sleeve is actually like 8 1/4 inches from here to here. So, and this thing, I don't even know, just by looking at it, it looks like it's 5 inches or whatever, but it's just not. I just don't have any thread engagement here whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to go online and see about getting some sleeves that are like, say, 7 to 8 inches in length. So as usual, we got what bullshit working toward us all the time, right, Blake? And then our local auto parts store, we can only get one set of the spindle nut kit. So where's that at? Is that around here somewhere? Is that right there? Or, it's over here, isn't it, pal? Right in that, or not?
No, it's not that one.
It's not this. Anyway, whatever. So
It's probably in the...
it's got this retainer, kind of like this, and a cotter key. I'll show you here real quick. My God, are you all right? So this is a Dorman doodad. But so we need that nut retainer, that washer. It's a special washer cotter pin. They only had one of these in the tri-state region that we could find. So we're gonna have to order one of these too. So it's kind of bullshit, like always.
Went into O'Reilly's. And
You're just gonna pack the one bearing and then clean your hands?
I showed you how to do it. The student now becomes the master.
No.
We
the student had his hands dirty, or the master.
Oh,
Whatever.
I had an excessive amount of grease working against me. I had to start with a new working platform.
Starting out your resetting.
Yeah, so
Way to go.
basically we walked into O'Reilly's earlier this morning like Easy-E going, give me that nut. Nobody had that nut.
No.
Give me back.
Oh, what they do have though, they do have like they do have chrome lug nuts, of course. But they got stuff like this. They got stuff like this all day. Because that's fancy stuff. But they don't have, real man stuff like nuts and bolts that whatever. We should be cutting them down like this. It's bullshit.
I mean, it's not really cutting them down. The guys...
But it's actually that part covers 1973 to 1989. That nut.
What I'm saying is we go there enough between all the old Mopars around here. You'd think they'd start stocking stuff.
They should anticipate us coming through the door.
Breaking shit. Oh, they're going to need something. They're going to need it.
I don't know. I don't know how it works over there, but...
Well, get on it, bean counters.
All right.
All right, which bearings you want me to pack? All these?
You might as well, right?
All right.
All right.
Ciao. Yeah.
You bet. All right, so...
This is a new day.
Yeah, new day.
A new day, a new episode. A new hope.
Day. A new day of no more BS, right?
No more.
not really. All right, so years ago I read about tie rod assemblies, I guess, and how upgrading from this is the original, this is 9/16, this one here is, okay, upgrading to C-body tie rod ends, they're 11/16. So the reason why you do that is that, you know, back in the 60s, 70s, when these cars were new, everybody was running around with bias ply tires, and they didn't grip worth a crap. So the 9/16 tie rod ends are okay for that, okay? So an upgrade to 11/16 with modern day rubber being as grippy as it is, you end up with less deflection with the 11/16 versions, okay? So anyway, so now here, pay attention, learn from our mistakes, all right? So I get up on Rock Auto, I ordered the tie rod ends, and then I ordered the sleeves too for just a C body of, and I can't remember what the hell what C body I expect it to be. But when our sleeves came, they were this. So as you can see, you end up with a lot of thread out here. Very little thread engagement here. Okay. See that? Very, very little. And so you're going to get some of this. That's not good. So I didn't like that. So dug around on Rock Auto some more and found this set. And they're Mevotech. All right. Here's the part number here. Okay. Got that? All right. So and these actually measure 8 1/8 from end to end. Our stock sleeve is actually 8 1/4. So a lot better. You got more thread engagement in this. So, you know, once again, we ordered stuff and it was just totally wrong. It's been happening. It's been happening too much, I think, right, Blake?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I can't have this kind of stress in my life, man.
So what the hell? We let's see. We ordered bearings for the hubs, or for the disc rotors or whatever, and I just happened to order 4 of the outer instead of 2 of the inner and 2 of the outer. The inner is actually a larger diameter bearing. Then we had an issue with okay, so the spec on these is you run this nut in to, I think, 20 foot-pounds, and I think that was like what, 300 inch-pounds, something like that.
25 foot-pounds.
Okay, so you run that in just to seat all your bearings, your races, and so on like that. Then you back it out, then you just actually go ahead and spin that in finger tight, and then install the nut retainer, cotter pin. And then you can throw a dial caliper on it, and that's what we did. The spec on the run out for the play, I guess, was 10 thousandths to 3 thousandths. So very, very little. You won't feel it. You'll see it with the dial caliper. You'll see it.
We were at 1,000.
Yeah, we ended up at 1,000. So that's right in between.
Tolerances.
So the other side though, we threw that on, and it had definite and obvious play in it. And we ran that nut in, you know, pretty tight, and still couldn't get rid of the play. So we ended up taking
Both calipers off.
yeah, we ended up taking both of the rotors off, and then we swapped them side to side to see if there was a spindle issue, I guess, or whatever. We were just kind of grasping at straws. But when we had both rotors laying side by side, we noticed the difference right away, and it was actually the outer race, right?
In Jeremy's hippie, I noticed that it wasn't as he described proud.
Oh, so we got our interior all done. Kind of an AC/DC theme, I'd say, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, not bad.
I like it.
So anyway, they're AC/DC concert t-shirts we picked up on eBay. I think they were probably $7 or $8 a piece. Size large, fits pretty snug on these. You could probably go with a medium if you wanted to go super tight on it, but that doesn't work out too bad. So anyway, whatever. Highway to hell. All right.
Hell yeah. All right.
What else, buddy? Anything else?
Let's bleed the brakes.
All right. Yeah, we're continuing with some brake work yet. We got to hook up a few lines. We had to replace one of the hard lines. So, and I picked up one brake line kit from, who was it, Blake Fine Lines or something like that, or...
I remember that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but anyway, you get this bag of snakes here, so... And actually, our whole braking system, the lines and stuff like that, are really good, with the exception of that front one. Somebody had unbent it, and the nut was just all chewed up. So, you know, we ended up using a piece of this. So we've got this if we need it. So, but we're not going to use a lot of it. So.
Yeah, I'm quitting tobacco cold turkey. Today's my first day.
Yeah. So we've got that to look forward to. He's been kind of moody.
I ain't got no time for the bullshit.
I know.
I'm stressed out. Let's get it going.
All right, we'll be back later.
I don't like how the carburetor's doing that hang time.
No, it's not good.
No.
Uh-oh, what the hell was that noise? So here we are in the whorehouse. No. Hey guys, maiden voyage. Here we go. Oh, it's manual steering, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you like that?
It's all right.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
Once this thing gets tuned or whatever, we'll shift it right away, right?
Yeah.
Hit third. Nice, huh? Second. Well, the temp gauge is climbing up there probably, huh?
Yeah, it's getting warm.
Yeah. Get her back at your earliest convenience. Oh. Jeez. Jeez. He was breaking them loose with ease. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Arnold's hanging on for dear life. Jeez, that's crazy, isn't it? Is it shifting okay or what?
Yeah, I think it needs a different shifter cable though.
Oh. Is it in first?
Yeah.
Alright. Fucker kind of transfers, doesn't it? Alright.
I don't like how it hangs like that.
I don't either. I don't like that either. Turn it back on or something. Or okay, shut it off. Put your foot on the brake. There we go. Is this fucker in park? I don't know. I think the timing is still way the fuck
Way
off
off.
on it. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, I don't like any of that.
Which part?
Just
All of it?
All of
no,
it.
no, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's got some transfer to it. I mean, it fucking really comes on. I mean, if it needs additional,
Tuning.
right?
Front end needs lots of work.
Yeah.
Your tires are like this.
Oh, are they? Okay, sure.
It was quite the interesting
Yeah.
4-block trip. But it
Oh,
moved.
so you had the left blinker on, you thought? The right blinker was going crazy.
On
Did
the
you-
back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I turned.
It was your other blinker. I thought you were going
So
up the
that
street.
that one actually worked though.
Yeah.
Because
Wow, what the hell? So we got something to work with there.
Yeah. There's power back there.
All right.
This thing fucking like
When you jazzed on it on the new concrete over there, the little short road when you took the left, yeah, you had jazz on it.
I think I'd just leave it just like that. What?
You come around the corner.
You're out of which side and cooking out there and the which side.
What?
The guy at the Mustang's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, when you turn, it's worse.
Yeah, well, I saw it come in here and I was like, oh, geez, is that thing tightened down?
Yeah.
What'd it do?
It's like this when you turn.
Is it?
It's hilarious.
Why? That's kind of weird, isn't it? Was it?
It's cocked out, but when you
Oh.
turn the wheel, you can really tell it.
Yeah. Huh.
What was the steering like? Or Blake was driving.
Yeah, he was driving it. He didn't mention anything, but it needs to be.
Of course, you're only going 20 or whatever. So.
Right.
The converter feels perfect, but the rest of everything else sucks. It stops because of burnout.
Did it stop good? Was it stopping good?
Yeah.
What's that?
When you were stopping, you locked him up half a second.
Or was that just from downshifting or what?
That was downshifting.
Oh, okay. Did you get to third at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Did it-
tried that right away.
Did you
It
feel
went through
it?
every gear.
It felt boom boom. Okay.
That felt good, I thought.
Shit. I got like
Oh, the
I
cable?
got 3 parks, 2 neutrals, and 2/3 with that cable. Trying to find.
Well, now I'm talking about the throttle cable.
Did we wipe that master cylinder out before we started?
I don't think so. It had some gack on it like that, so.
That's the best it's ever done.
So far, since we've owned it.
Holy shit, this thing's gonna...
It's gonna bubble over. We need a catch can for the kit. Whatever. All right, buddy.
Wait, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, look at this.
Did we park at the wrong house?
How long have it has your...
Did we pull into the wrong house?
I don't know.
Your freedom
Yeah.
right here. The Canadian dance.
The Canadian Cuda jig.
Dance of the Canuck.
Dance of the Cuda. Oh,
right.
It's on the ground. I don't think them headers look so level.
they don't look, no, yeah, they don't, they're,
You know,
yeah.
when you backed out, you had about this much clearance.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, look at one.
Congratulations, Jaybird.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
How was it?
It was fun. You could tell that there's some potential there.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, get an Edelbrock
First, second gear, it just.
Get an
Yeah.
Edelbrock carburetor on there and you should be, that's, all your worries are over.
Hanging out in your basement. It sounded good.
From 2 blocks.
Hi, little Jeremy.
I'm Aliyah.
That's right. Little Jeremy's a 3-year-old girl. I said little Jeremy's a 3-year-old girl. That's gonna make it, isn't it?
Maybe. I don't know.